Glory story.
Asta is an orphan left under the care of a church in the village of Hage. He is the wielder of a 5-leaf clover grimva, and is a third-class junior magic knight of the Clover Kingdom's Black Bull and Royal Knights squads. Asta is a young man of short stature with an exceptionally muscular build. He has green eyes and messy ash blonde hair with a single strand protruding upwards from the center of his head. He keeps his hair together with a black headband, which has the gold-colored Black Bull insignia and has a red-colored 4-pointed star with 3 stitches on the back of it. Asta's common outfit consists of a plain white tunic with a V-shaped collar underneath a dark blue jacket whose sleeves extend only up to his elbows. He sports a pair of matching shorts which has a stitch marks on the left side. His pants also extends just below his knees. His shoes is made out of 2 different clothes, the parts covering his ankles, the soles the same color as his jacket and pants. The parts covering his toes are white, a vertical stitch mark going from the bridge to his toes. After receiving his grimva, Asta wears a pouch strapped to a brown leather belt. Additionally, as a member of Black Bull, he wears his squad's signature robe, which is black and short with gold trimming and covers the upper half of his torso. It also has a hood and a gold-colored button located at the right-hand side to hold it together, while the left-hand side displays the squad's insignia. In his black Asta form, his right arm is covered in black anti-magic, a black wing sprouts from his right shoulder, a black horn sprouts from the right side of his head, his upper right canine tooth elongates, and his right eye turns red with the pupil becoming slit-like. As he draws on more anti-magic, more of his body is covered, additional horns form on his head, his lower right canine tooth elongates, his right hand and foot transform into claws, a smaller wing sprouts from his left shoulder, and a tail grows from his back. After 6 months of training in the Heart Kingdom, Asta has become more muscular. Additionally, he wears a black, tight-fitting black shirt that covers his shoulders, upper arms, and some of his chest. It is open in the middle and has a gold clover on the right side. Over this, he wears a modified version of his squad's signature robe draped over his left shoulder and attached by a red cord that wraps around his neck. His headband has 3 red-colored, 4-pointed stars on the front right side and the Black Bull insignia on the left. He also wears a pair of black, high-waisted pants that are tucked into knee-high boots and a large brown, double-pronged belt, from which hangs his grimva pouch. Asta generally is cheerful and hyperactive. He tends to shout to express his thoughts and goals, much to the annoyance of some of those around him, and often in spite of other people's opinions. One of the first examples of this is when he conveyed his goal of becoming a magic emperor during the Magic Knight's entrance exam, and told other people who jeered at him to be quiet. Asta's simple yet outgoing personality is frequently played to comedic effect during more serious situations. However, his strong tenacity interests Yami Sukhiro enough to recruit him into his ranks. And his determination also leads him to possess an indomitable will. Asta's determination to never give up, added with his own steel fortitude during grueling or harsh battles, is a trait that becomes the basis for others to acknowledge him, such as Magnus Wing. However, Asta has shown to have struggled accepting his lack of magic, using his boisterous attitude as a front to hide his insecurity. After having his arms broken and cursed by Veto, Asta nearly slips into a depression before talking and forcing himself to continue pushing onward. Because of his upbringing at the Forsaken region, Asta frequently receives cruel opinions and insults from almost everyone he meets. To counteract this, Asta appears to have developed a slightly sarcastic nature as he tries to defend himself. The regularity at which he is exposed to such degrading remarks is such that he now has a certain immunity to them, shown when he easily brushes them off without getting overly annoyed. However, Asta can still become irritated when others deeply insult his comrades. He will not hesitate to confront them as he tries to defend his friends.